And we're live. Hey guys, Eva here with RC CarCast with my co-host Josh Steedy.
What's up?
That's where you say hi. I think we're having some lag issues. Howard Raby.
How's it going?
And John the gardener. For the last time, John, how do I pronounce your last name?
Alas.
Alas.
Yes.
Welcome to episode 26, and apparently Josh has some burning questions that people are just dying to find the answers to. So,
The first episode of 2015.
it is. Happy New Year, everybody.
So I threw out on my Facebook page as well as I shared it on the RC CarCast page, but just for anyone who had questions about whatever, so funny, serious, not serious, whatever. Anyway, so the first one someone posted is if we had to choose a kit from RC 4-wheel drive, which one would it be? So, Aaron, I figure we'd let you go first on this one.
They sell kits.
Yeah, they're kit.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Jalande. Just because of RC, what's his name? DJ Medic's build series. That's why. I don't know anything about their kits. The TF2 is pretty cool, I guess. They've done some neat scale stuff, but
Yeah, I wouldn't get the Galande or Jalande just for the fact that I don't know the right way to say the name of it, so I wouldn't want to have to pronounce it on video. Every time I would do it.
I really liked the TF2, except it was too small. Like, it just seemed the scale was a little bit off, but it was a cool truck.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's a pretty decent look. I'm not a big fan of that body, is all. I just don't. I don't care for it as much. I do like the Mojave body that comes on the TF2 though. So the as much as Toyota bodies are played out and things like that, it's still a pretty cool truck.
I would like the little short wheelbase body with the little two-door Jeep body, but the body doesn't even come with that kit. It's just a chassis kit, basically, for not much less money.
Like $20 less than the TF2.
And they don't give you the $80 body that comes with the other three.
So it does become significantly more expensive. But, for the guys that really want that short wheelbase.
Josh and I were talking about that the other day, that probably if we got one of those, one of the first mods we could do is extend the wheelbase.
Do a video on how to how extend the wheelbase on your short wheelbase Trailfinder too.
What about John? Which one would you get, John?
I'm lost. He's still hoping for the riding lawnmower kit.
The grasshopper. His favorite grasshopper is not a Tamiya.
You guys are horrible.
Okay. Racially sensitive.
We're gonna broadcast the first internet murder. He's gonna shank you guys right there.
We keep all the sharp objects in the other room at least.
Go get the body reamer. It's dull.
Aaron.
That's a callback. Yes.
Or we'll go Howard. What are your thoughts on a possible Wraith XL?
I still have not figured out the point in buying one of those myself.
Wraith XL, not Yeti XL.
Wraith, oh.
What the possibility of a Wraith XL?
Oh,
what are
XL.
your thoughts on that?
That could be a little more interesting. I'd like to see some great big straight axles. Then I could make a huge monster truck.
Right. But
technically, if you had a Yeti XL and you took two of the rear axles, you would have two axles that size, right?
Which wouldn't be able to steer very good.
Yeah. Perfect for monster trucks.
Yeah.
You'd have to make it bend in the middle.
Articulate like a rubber tire loader.
But the what is it, Kyosho Fox. You know, while it's basically a Mad Force or Twin Force with a different body, that's really about the same thing.
Yeah.
So, would it be any different? Would anybody buy it?
They would.
The burning question is, would a Ken doll fit in the driver's seat?
Yeah, G.I. Joe, man.
Action figure, not a doll.
That's what I saw somebody.
Sorry.
They made a comment about the new RC four-wheel drive action figures with removable clothes, and it said once you start changing clothes on them, it's getting a little too close to dolls.
Yeah, that was Corey from the Scale Shop. I posted a picture of the two RC4 Drive action figures that showed up in the mail here, and it was, man, changeable outfits, getting pretty close to dolls. I can't
They've
say.
always been dolls, so I got news for you.
That's what the wife tells me.
Yeah.
It comes with plastic guns. It's not a doll.
I'm surprised Josh hasn't ripped these out of the box yet to see if they're anatomically correct.
They're not going to be worth as much if you take them out of the package.
There's a T-shirt in the back.
Yeah. Okay, so I got two of these things.
Does it say their life story or something in the back?
Yes.
No.
I want to read to you. Now, RC4 Drive sent me two of them. And they are pretty decent looking action figures. They're $29.99 each.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's a little expensive. But on the back of the box, there's this little excerpt. So there's 4 different characters. This is Rick. So let me read you Rick's story. Rick is the fundamental gearhead. He can fix and upgrade just about anything. The Trailfinder is his ultimate platform. Modifying it is his favorite hobby, second only to running it through the mud. Whenever his pals, other figures sold separately, need advice or help upgrading their rides, Rick is the one to turn to. He is always willing to help, right before he speeds off ahead of them. What's Rick's next upgrade? You decide.
TF2 sold separately.
That is the little excerpt on the back of Rick.
At least Josh is waiting for him to do some work. He ordered us some jack stands.
I want to hear the bio of the other one.
It is actually
Mike and the mechanic. Mike is the mechanic.
This is meet Mike. Now Mike's story. Mike, with his boots caked in mud, tent and tool chest in his truck bed, Mike is ready for whatever comes up. Getting away from it all and unplugging is Mike at his most comfortable.
I can't quit.
Now, this is actually a spelling error on the back of the box. It says he completes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it says he completes with his friends, other figures sold separately, to find the most daring routes for their escapades. Pushing his Trailfinder to the extreme is how Mike.
Is that code?
Pushing his Trailfinder to the extreme is how Mike operates. Where is Mike headed next? Wherever you want.
The rocky road. Taking a dirt road.
So
That's awesome.
I'm glad you guys got to meet Mike and Rick, but
I don't understand.
I don't know why they needed a backstory either. But
I want to know why they have matching ball caps.
they do have match. Yes.
They get points for effort on that.
Now here's the real question. If you had $29.99 to spend on an action figure, would you select Mike or Rick on his backstory alone?
Hold on here.
No, Mike or Rick, backstory alone.
It would have to be Rick. Mike Fielder sounds a little bit different.
I'm gonna go with Rick also.
Okay, hold up here. I just looked across at these again. The age limit is 14 plus.
Yes. It does say 14 plus on the box.
Wow.
So,
They must
Yeah.
be anyway. Never mind.
But that.
Okay, now it said boots. Is he actually wearing boots?
I don't know. They kind of look like sneakers.
That's even better. He got caked on mud on his boots.
Well, these are going out clothes.
Oh, he changed.
There's coming out clothes.
He's coming out.
So we'll go ahead and we'll have my very first unboxing video. So now that we've read the box, which seems to be popular in unboxing videos, I've cut it open carefully, and the package inside is a nice plastic. It's not a very efficient use of packaging, though. As you can see, here's the figure, and then here is wasted space.
That's why it's $30.
Yeah. It's nice packaging, I would say, but it is not very efficient.
A lot of it is that packaging. That's cheap way would just go blister pack with a card.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like it's got like this little, molded cover that holds them in there, and it really is like crazy nice packaging. So
let me see him.
We're gonna. I'm afraid to let Howard see this. We're leaving the changeable outfit in the box for now. The shirt material is very nice. It does feel like a high thread count cotton.
It's a team washable when he gets muddy out playing with his friends. And back road.
The RC four-wheel drive logo does seem to be printed on somehow. It's not. It doesn't seem. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a stick. I can't tell. The denim on his jeans seems to be of decent quality.
They're even Levi's.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. He does kind of have
like. Is he fully articulated with a combat grip? Or kung fu grip?
Has like the backwards bent wrist thing going on. Of course, this is Mike, not Rick. So.
Are you gonna let one of us touch him?
Now, I'm kind of afraid to. Easy. But they do articulate well.
Let's see him.
Okay, now Howard.
All right, let's see him in a Wraith. Here he is in a.
Here Mike is
in the Yeti.
Here
he is
Mike
in the Yeti. Right here. Here he's working on a rear end. Oh, there seems to be a problem.
So, Howard taking off his pants.
Nothing to be alarmed.
He did do a pat check first, just to let you know.
Shoulder doesn't break apart. He doesn't have a. He can't really.
No, his shoulder is moves in one plane only. There's not a ball
up and down. He's got a little reconstruction.
Carlos, quit playing with yourself. Hey, look, Carlos is jacking his little.
There he is, driving a Jeep. Carrying a tire foam. Oh, little roller innovation tire foam. Go work on something.
Oh God! Give me that.
You need to do a bunch of stills like in the scale garage with him, like changing tires and stuff.
You can go check on the foundation that was poured. It's still waiting to cure for the garage. That was poured 2 years ago.
It was not poured 2 years ago. So yeah. Oh, you didn't check if he had boots on.
Oh, I didn't.
Let's see.
Why'd you go back in the box?
No, those are definitely a low-top Adidas.
Sweet.
Do you agree?
It appears that way.
So they're talking about his muddy boots and he's wearing Adidas?
Oh, yeah.
I guess while we're at it, we might as well try on the flannel, yeah?
Yeah. He's a little chilly.
I don't know how you do. Oh, there's the armhole.
Don't pull over.
It's been a while since I watched Sesame Street.
Does he come with a Pioneer pull-out?
What is that? Is that some sort of weird move?
Remember those old Pioneer pull-out stereos you pulled out of your car?
Oh! I did not have one of those, but I do remember of them.
I totally had one.
My first one just had a detachable face.
I had one because I drove a 67 Mustang that you could almost accidentally break into that car. So, I always had to take my head unit with me. So no one would steal it. As a matter of fact, to this day, I think it has a detachable face cassette player in it.
God, my first Jeep, you could just unzip the back window if you wanted in. So that was pretty much all you had to do. I will say that the hoodie looks
final reveal.
It doesn't really fit super well.
It's better than nothing. It's supposed to get down to single digits tonight.
Yeah.
He will need to bundle up.
Let me see. Hold it up there. I want to see it.
God, I really.
Put the hat on. Maybe there's room for the hat. That's
Okay,
why.
hold on.
We gotta put his ball cap on.
We barred the packaging up a little bit.
We'll go on sideways.
It does have kind of a turned up bill.
Sweet.
Oh, wait. No, I think it's actually a foldable. You can actually mold the bill as you feel most appropriate for your region.
No wonder that thing's $30.
Come here. Don't.
Oh.
Come on, at least get it in frame.
I'm just trying to. So,
That's the lumberjack mode.
That's awesome.
yes, we're gonna.
That definitely needs to go on backwards with the flannel.
Damn. Oh, it's flipped sideways like mine.
He's got bad ankles.
Yeah.
Ankle sponsored by Harley.
Let's see. We'll see if he.
There you go. He's just barely in frame.
Perfect.
I wish you could see the look my wife is giving me right now.
So, well, now that
He meant to play with a doll.
Hold on, I'm going to go on mute. I have to explain myself.
yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. So, let's see. While he's explaining the doll situation, we can go ahead and get into a little bit more of the. Oh, hold on a second. I just got to. Someone just sent me a picture of myself playing with a doll. So, okay. Next question instead is. How long, what length screws do you use on Howard's battery plate to attach it to the rockers?
That would be a 3x8, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, 3x8, 3x6, either would work.
Yeah.
So, there's that one. Answered. Done.
Pow. No one ever says there's no good content on our show. There you have it.
Right.
That's some tech info right there.
Selling great if anyone would want one. Go right to HarleyDesigns.com.
HarleyDesigns.com, you can find the Howler Customs battery tray on the right side. So, let's see. The next one. If you bought a Wraith spawn and you had $100 to do your first round of upgrades, what would it be?
Drive shafts.
Episode 1 and 2 of the Wraith $50 upgrade.
Right. Pretty much. The spawn does come with 32 pitch gears for the spur and pinion. It comes with better drive shafts. So it would still be a universal axles, a BEC, and beard.
Servo. You can't get all that for $100.
No.
I would buy Rick from RC 4-wheel drive.
That is, you need a driver. First off, you need a driver and a seatbelt.
The spawn does come with a molded interior, so that is going to be quite the undertaking.
Yeah, you can't
Oh.
that guy.
You're gonna have to, well, the passenger seat is empty. You could ride shotgun.
But it's not a full deep seat, is it?
Pretty close. It's the Spawn interior is different than like the Yeti. It kind of is like a 3/4 at least. So
Interesting.
My first upgrade would be a set of VP aluminum seat hubs.
I had to see what exactly it looked like with Rick staring at us. Oh. So yeah, the
Rick's looking pretty stylish there. He looks like he should be like, walking around. And
he's kind of got the blue steel look going.
looks like he should be hanging out at a ski resort or something.
I was gonna give him a little drink of beer.
A little forced perspective from Howard there. It looks like Rick's sitting at the table with the guys.
Click back over. I'll give him
extremely close to Howard is what it looks like he's sitting.
Oh!
Oh, this is terrible. So,
speaking about RC news, Aaron, what have you found in your search? Exceed came out with something new and exciting?
Yeah, the 1/8 scale 8x8 on my quick little look at the RC news sites.
the 1/8 scale, the massively ridiculous sized MOA one that the regular 4x4 version turns into like spaghetti when you try and crawl with it. It just kind of wads up and flops on its back. I'm sure that will make a fantastic 8x8.
Yeah, I'm just not on board with any of those vehicles those people make. I saw guys do threads on RCC with them, and they're trying to do these upgrades, and at the end they're like, buy an axial.
Yeah, so that's pretty much. Everybody thinks it's the best thing that you could do. No, it's totally worth saving the money. And then by the end, if they're still in the hobby, they realize that they should have just bought an axial. There's never been an Exceed success story. So they just the only success is that they got out of the hobby before spending too much money on it.
Just say no.
Yeah. Did you buy an Exceed?
Maybe. Along with my Goliath.
Howard was texting.
He had a Wheelie King at one time.
I had a Wheelie King at one time. Howard was texting me fearlessly, just over and over and over on Friday about this brand new inbox PTI Goliath that he bought on eBay. And Aaron, do you remember the PTI Goliath?
Is that a monster truck? I do not remember it.
It was
a crawler with cantilever shocks and Red Rock tires.
It was the worst. It was just the absolute worst. And Howard was just insistent on how he needed this in his life.
It's still coming.
It's not coming.
He had a G-Mate R1 once, I think.
I did.
Did you?
That's what James ended up trading.
That was yours?
Yeah.
That didn't last very long.
I had it for at least a week or two.
Really? I don't remember that.
Yeah. I sold that to him to build my XR.
That was before you knew him.
Yes.
It was partially his fault that I bought the G-Mate.
Whose fault?
James's.
Ah.
He ended up he won. He thought those were king food. But no, the Goliath was just a hoax, just a gag on you, Josh.
Yes.
I even sent him pictures of it in the box.
Oh, so funny.
I do get enjoyment out of goofing with you.
So
I
Howard,
don't know where you find this stuff.
I don't either. It's for as much as Howard,
He's sending me Vanquish internet memes today.
yes, those were pretty funny. I actually forwarded them on to Jim and Steve at VP. So I thought
I was going to send them to John, but I didn't bother since he doesn't have anything Vanquish, since he can't get his life on.
I told you they had silver. So that's hold on, where are we at here? Oh, I just got a text message from Will. I will respond later. Where's it at? Aaron and Howard. So the first one, fairly hilarious, says, your rig has Vanquish products. Tell me more about how it will go absolutely anywhere. I'm trying to read it backwards. I'm not just an idiot. I'm trying to read it backwards in the computer screen. So I did think that one was still funny, whoever created it. But the second one was this one. It says, you don't have any VP? Tell me again how poor you are. So, I will say both were entertaining for a chuckle. So, let's see. Oh yeah, there was more questions, but more importantly, my Wraith chassis did come in that we did discuss slightly on the last 3.5 hour long 3.5 hour
marathon.
Yes, that's like half the length of the last Yeti one I did. But so now Howard and I are going to begin on a couple of stock chassis Wraith builds.
If anyone has some fabulous body ideas for a Wraith, please send them in.
Yeah, this week, while Howard and I were, or weekend, whatever, we're going back and forth with different body options for the Wraith, and there really is surprisingly little good-looking body options. You can go with the stock hood. What I'm probably going to do is like a stock hood and then aluminum panels with skins on it. But other than that, you have like the Proline Jeep for Bronco, but you
Why
can't.
go stock hood when you can go dinky RC? Look, see, cowl induction. That's pretty cool.
That looks like a roof by Dinky also.
That is a dinky RC roof.
And is that a pan drop box in the back?
Oh no, they don't have that anymore. It's got a DMG stiffy kit.
Yeah, that's right. So
I had to take the drop box out. It looked good when it was in there, though.
I think what I'm going to do is stock mountain panels, but I might get a hold of the dog soldier and get some coyote fur.
I have the old Evil Villain RC panels you could run on that chassis.
Just glue the fur to those.
Just run those graphics.
Oh. I wouldn't charge you much every time I took it out to advertise for you.
you could just charge by the amount of new Facebook likes you got.
Yeah.
Which I am coming dangerously close up to 5,000 Facebook likes.
I'm coming dangerously close to 500.
So yes, we're at.
Where do you find how many likes you have?
I'm at 49.24.
What was that site you went to have all those Chinese people click on the like button?
That's
the DJ.
BuyMeLikes.com.
Buy Me Likes. Yes.
No, he was at Mommy Likes.
All right, next question.
Yes.
Next RC related question.
Brushed or brushless for your Wraith?
Brushless.
Censored brushless.
Aaron,
Yes,
what are you running?
absolutely.
What are you running in your non-driving Wraith up there?
13.5 red line censored
Gotcha.
on a Mamba Max Pro.
What are you gonna run?
13.5 on a budget is the perfect motor for the Wraith.
On a budget.
But if you can afford the Pro 4, go for it.
Well, I will be running a Holmes Hobby Trailmaster 13.5 brushless censored with a Mamba Max Pro.
Ah, is that the one you won?
That is the motor that I want.
Good for you.
I just thought you found it laying around in Josh's garage.
No, this one I actually.
No, he did find another one that he. That's why I sold your rear axle. Maybe.
Take any motor from you.
That's what was in the Ultra 4.
No.
Servo was.
All right, you guys can settle your disputes offline.
I will also be running a Holmes motor in my new Wraith, but it is the new censored 4-pole Holmes motor. So.
Sorry, hold that up there again. The camera switched to me for some unknown
Oh,
reason.
sorry. It is a new 4-pole censored Holmes. This is a 3200 kV.
Wow, that's nice.
5mm shaft like a Pro 4. And he also sent me another one to test alongside of it, which is this little guy, which is a 3300 kV 4-pole censored. But if you look at the size difference, so it's much shorter. I mean, it's shorter than like a standard 540 can brush motor by quite a bit. So it should be a really cool little 1.9 motor to test out. But
Careful, don't knock Rick over there.
What were you looking for?
I was looking for a regular brushed motor to compare to, but I do not see one. So you've been running that same Tekin motor, and that Wraith really hasn't changed in 2 years, Aaron.
It hasn't got dirty in 2 years.
True.
I drove it last. When was RCX?
Last May.
Last May.
You know, that rig has a total of about 10 hours of drive time.
Hey, it looks pretty rough now. It's got a blown shock and it has oil all over the front of it. It hasn't changed because it's perfect.
Right.
It finally achieved that level of perfection I was going for.
Right. That slightly used, like, diorama type look.
Yeah. What about John? What's perfect motor, John?
For your rate.
Does he have, do you have a Wraith, John?
Yeah, I bought one from Howard.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You did?
He's got a stiffy kit and all.
Yeah.
Really? I don't remember any of this.
He's got some wheels from this machinist that made these motors and didn't send them to anybody.
Really? It's got those on there?
Sore spot.
Those
Oh,
ones
there was a bunch of drama just to get those. Anyway, let's steer away from that.
You're right. No, well, that's good that you have a Wraith. So,
What motor's in it? You guys always just ignore John. You guys just pretend like he's not even there.
it is a Holmes hobby, the ones you were putting in your budget.
13-turn ProMaster Sport.
Yep.
Yeah,
That is what's in it.
I ran a 13-turn for a long time.
That is what is in it.
There you have it.
Let's see.
Great upgrade from stock without breaking the bank. We're having to change this week.
God. Sorry, I got slightly distracted by a text from Nicole.
Well, show us.
No. There was a text about my future mother-in-law, she says.
Oh. Next question.
It was actually a text of why he had a certain magazine in the bathroom.
How old are you? Who uses magazines? I have an enormous phone.
I'm never touching your phone ever again.
Yeah. Please don't. Do not touch my phone. Here you go, Aaron. What entry-level DSLR would you choose?
That was your question, wasn't it?
I know, but evidently he thought that I had all the answers since I asked a question.
Oh. Well, I wanted the T4i, but now there's the newer one, the T5i, so.
And who's that made by?
What's that?
Who's that made by?
It's a Canon. and I liked it. It has all the standard DSLR functionality you want. Use all the all the good Canon glass, and I liked it because it had a flip out LCD, so you can use it as a video camera also. That was my kind of next step in my video shooting evolution, was to move to a DSLR where you can kind of mess with focal points and stuff like that a little easier.
Now,
But if I was buying entry level, that's what I would buy.
Now, do you want that for like just mainly for action video type stuff?
No, I don't think it would be good for action video at all. But if you're doing anywhere where it would be fixed, up close shots. I mean, if you put, I have a 50mm prime lens, which they have a really short focal depth, so you can take really nice close-ups with that. And it also is decently wide, where you can use it, as a kind of a standard video camera. But no, I mean, you can't beat a GoPro for getting rough and dirty and
right
in the middle of the action.
And because that's along the lines of what I'm wanting, is more for like bench type stuff, as well as for photos as well. So that is in line with kind of what I was thinking or whatever. And
all of my video are pretty bench shots that are all done with a Canon 30D, which is pretty ancient by today's standards. But the glass is really, the lenses are more important than the camera, pretty much. So
right,
if you're gonna splurge on the glass, not on the body.
That does seem to be the common advice anyway.
You did do some fine shooting on this last Sunday at your drift meet.
Yeah, a little bit.
I have not watched that yet.
Because it doesn't involve you.
No, I just haven't watched it yet.
It was a small meet. There was a few people there. We just shot a little video, nothing serious.
There was a strange-looking character at the end of the video.
Yeah, I had the camera over John's head.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Did you drive the Platinum Princess?
No!
Didn't?
He didn't even bring it. I didn't even get to see it.
Yeah.
It's in the glass cabinet at home. The China. Danielle doesn't even let him touch it. Keep your damn hands off that.
That's an investment.
Retirement someday.
He's got that in a safe deposit box in the bank.
So this one somebody just sent in, so I'll read it now. It's from Rafa FBRC from Columbia.
Missouri?
No.
Oh.
The country.
Oh,
Well, I assume anyway, because he says cheers all the way from Columbia. And Columbia is not very far away. I did not specify.
cheers from Orangeburg.
Lee Summit checking in. And no. So he said, if you could only attend one event or comp a year, what would it be? Now, I would assume this would mean if you could go to any of them, if you're going to travel or whatnot.
This would be more aimed at Josh, since he's the only one that really travels too.
Well, you went to RCX last year.
That's not a crawling event.
It's still an event.
For me, my next one, I'm definitely going to go to iHobby. It's in Chicago, not super far away. That'll be my next big RC excursion.
Are you going to make that a family trip, or are you going to include your friends and co-hosts?
I don't know. Maybe we should plan something like that.
Yes. Maybe we could get media passes.
Yeah, we're such a huge media outlet.
You guys could just get shirts that say, I'm friends with Harley. I'm kidding. Yeah.
Can I just add to this one? Scratch it out, some of it out. Sharpie it in.
Duct tape.
Just kind of change the Davidson designs. And
I'll just get another white T-shirt to go on over. Just cut out the center.
I would like to go to iHobby. I think that would be a good time.
Let's do it. When is it? Isn't it like?
Let's look it up.
Yeah, that'll make fantastic. Okay.
Well, you guys can talk while I'm looking it up, Eugene.
Let's sit here and wait while he looks it up.
Yeah.
Nobody say a thing.
You have the Jeopardy theme song.
I would like to attend Axial Fest just because I'd like to.
I would like to attend Axial Fest as well. I don't think it would be my one event, just because mainly, well, for me, I can't run 3 G6s because I'm crippled after one. Yeah, handy capable.
Oh, I wouldn't run. I would just sit in a motorhome.
Right. If I was, it would be a lot of fun to go and sit at. Well, Eddie explained this to us last time. Eddie and Steve park their RVs next to each other right at the head of the RV row, basically. And they sit. Eddie sits there with his air compressor on. Him and Steve sit in lawn chairs with beverages. And as people walk by, they offer them blowjobs. So I think they sit there for 3 days and blow air at people. So the
A couple of wild and crazy guys.
yeah, that sounds like a fantastic time to me. Lawn chairs, beer, and
Mike would go to that.
yeah, that's something Mike would enjoy.
That's Rick.
No, Rick's on the box.
Oh, that's Mike?
Yeah, get it right.
I was confused the whole time.
He is too. It's okay.
So, I think the event that I'm most looking forward to going to this year is the comp at Red Rocks. It's the title sponsors RC Orva, the new kind of umbrella organization that is kind of combining the scoring of like everybody. I mean, it's basically aggregating all events like G6s and USRCC and all that kind of stuff, Sorca. But anyway, it's a scale event, so class 1, 2, and 3, and it's being held in Morrison, Colorado, Red Rocks. So that would be that's the one that I'm going to this year and most looking forward to.
Okay. It could be October 3rd through the 5th for the consumer days. Trade days are October 2nd through the 3rd.
Yeah, October sounds right.
So,
And that's in Schaumburg Convention Center.
yes, that is right by my office in Chicago.
Josh, you work downtown.
The office of my company in Chicago where I work. So, when I go to Chicago, that's where I work. So
At the convention center.
at the convention center, I have a little vendor's booth set up, and I offer
Hand jobs. Hand jobs in the men's room.
hand jobs. I got the joke wrong. Yeah, no.
Him and Mike.
Mike is not amused.
Guys,
He's very stony faced right now.
His eyes have got to be getting dry. I haven't seen him blink once.
but he's definitely sober.
Yeah.
The other one that I don't think I'm going to actually get to go to now is the Canada event. Nicole happened to book us just a lovely vacation that pretty much exact same week. So I get to go on a vacation.
Your Mexico trip?
It is not Mexico. It is Dauphin Island in Mobile, Alabama.
Say dolphin?
Dauphin.
What?
Are you saying dolphin?
No, there is no L. It's Dauphin. D-A-U-P-H-I-N. Dauphin.
I was just making sure you weren't
No L. Not dolphin.
misenunciating.
There's no L. Trust me. I had to look this up as well. So it is an island off the coast of Alabama.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, I'm super stoked. Can you tell by the look on my face? So, I will not be getting to go to the other event that I was looking forward to the most. But
We'll take your vacation. You guys can go to Canada.
whatever.
We'll go to Dolphin Island.
You guys can go. Yeah, I'll go to Canada instead.
That's fine.
Done. I'm all for that. You are by the way, staying with Nicole's family and extended family in the house.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know anybody.
So.
I can piss off a stranger just as good as someone I know.
It's just sand around there, so there's no grass to mow. No grass. I feel like a true vacation. There you go.
Hey, Josh, you glazed over this question. It says, whatever happened to the rock bouncer build?
I didn't see that one. You're right. Where was that question posted?
It's right there in the...
Well, he got something really valuable. He traded that for an 8th scale rally car that has sat in the same box he got it in a year ago.
That is true. I did trade it for a
Kyosho rally car.
Kyosho DRX.
Which, if anyone would like to buy that, send a message and I'll be willing to sell that.
I forgot. I totally forgot about that. I do need to sell that.
How much?
Cheap.
$50.
Not dumb.
I think you guys should put on your disguises you had on earlier.
Yeah. Howard bought himself a fantastic little hat tonight.
I did. I'm jealous.
After this whole discovery, we really did wish that there was 3 of them available, so that we could have all adorned the same attire.
For those of you that can't see,
He looks like a Mexican pro wrestler.
Yeah. Let's see, blue would be Leonardo, right?
I could not tell you.
There's Leonardo, Donatello was purple,
Raphael.
Raphael was red, and Michelangelo was orange. Yep. Leonardo.
I bet he was your favorite.
Leonardo was the one with the swords, and he was actually my favorite. I did not become such a fan of orange until later in life. Otherwise, Michelangelo, he used nunchucks, I think. Right?
You don't have their bio cards laying around?
Yeah, I've got it on the back of their individual action figure boxes.
They're upstairs.
Michelangelo prefers the nunchuck.
Raphael used the little size. Yeah. Donatello had the bow staff. I was a big fan of some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You're bigger almost than I thought.
Whatever. I haven't gone and seen the remake. So
That's the one I'm going to see because it's got Megan Fox in it.
I was unaware of that.
All right.
I have not seen. I don't go see many of those types of movies. You geeky adults go see. Instead, I like to play with Mike here. So,
Aaron, do you have any new RC purchases that you're looking forward to?
I'm gonna order a new flight controller because you know that nozzle that you guys are kind of fighting over.
yes.
It turned out to be broken.
Nice.
I would have put it in something, crashed it immediately, and would have just thought that
Somebody got blamed for it.
would have just thought it was my fault. You know that I still can't fly. So, did you break it when you hit the freezer?
No, well, that was the reason why it hit the freezer, but then when I plugged it in and tried to recalibrate it, one of the axes just shows error. So that's bad, unfortunately.
You
I'm going to have to go in for repair.
You think that was the reason that it hit the freezer, not because you're a terrible indoor pilot?
That was absolutely the reason it hit the freezer. Because I hovered it in manual mode and it lifted off just fine, but when I put it in attitude control, which is the autopilot, that's when it decided to go into the freezer at 3 a.m.
I did see that, well, you were posting some pictures here that you were working on the scale barrier setups for your drift track.
Oh, yeah.
How much did you buy that stuff?
The only thing I've bought is the guardrails. The rest of it is just plywood. I just cut the plywood to the shape of the.
I think he's talking about your garden edging.
Oh no, I was not. I was talking about his guardrail.
The guardrail's purchased, yeah. It's from Hobby King.
How much of it total did you buy?
I don't know. I bought everything they had. I think I bought 16 or 17 of them.
Yeah, nice. Good, well, that'll be interesting.
And Howard has a couple he's supposed to give me, I think.
I do still. Hanging on the wall, I believe.
Aaron was talking about he wanted to have our next, little KCRC drift meet, but this time set up with a more scale track. I told him that was a fantastic idea to have me over for that. And just
tear through it.
Yeah. Can't you just see that El Camino body just plowing through some plastic guardrail? Just.
I'm going to try and put that stuff in a low-speed section of the track.
Like I told you, there's no such thing. All the speed, all the time.
If you're driving on concrete, you won't be able to get any speed up.
Yes.
You'll just be spinning.
That is a much better situation.
Yeah, don't be a little kid.
Yeah,
Kid must have some money.
Are you going to bring out the Platinum
How are you
Princess?
there?
Just stay away from me with it. I don't know how you could break that thing.
It should be full. I can't go because I don't even have a fucking body now.
I saw it running around this weekend.
Yeah.
Look good, didn't it, Aaron?
I walked into Hobby Haven. Jay's who painted that body at Hobby Haven. I walked in there on Monday, and he was like, "Hey, that body looked pretty good."
Yeah, well, you still have the Sakura you haven't probably done anything with.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for Aaron to buy it back.
I'll trade you an Eagle or a rear-wheel drive for it.
That's what I
Do you still have that thing?
Yeah.
He sends me a message the other day wanting me to cut down some front tires for it, and I was trying to get rid of it again.
I'm not trying to sell it unless someone wants to buy it.
Not for sale unless someone has the cash.
Then I will get rid of it.
I guess I never did answer the rock bouncer. Oh, yeah, I did. That actually went to somebody else on YouTube. I have never seen anything else on it, and I think he may have sold it as well. Either way, the reason that build didn't continue is because that chassis was a massive piece of shit.
Sorry to whoever got it.
Well, no, I was pretty. I mean, it was gonna hold up. It wasn't gonna break probably, but it looked like ass. So, I mean, I spent probably another 15 hours on that thing trying to clean up the shitty welds and all that kind of stuff. So I just wasn't happy with it. I didn't want to put the time into it to finish it. So I sold it, and then I bought that Kyosho DRX, which I thought was, for some reason, a good idea at the time. And that was a terrible idea. Just the only thing it's stopped is me spending more money on it. So it does have like $1,000 worth of upgrades into it. But,
That Kyosho?
yeah. It's got a bunch. It's got a huge list of things that I have no idea what they are.
Torsion differentials.
It actually doesn't have anything. They just told him that. This idiot won't know.
Wow, that sounds fancy.
Just like he's surprised at how shitty his chassis was he got. Both thought you were screwing each other over.
Now, I was just not very happy with the appearance of the chassis, and I sold it to a different person, then bought the DRX or DRV. But I don't remember what it's called. DRX, I think. I bought it from Turtle on RCC, who's the rally fanatic.
So does Squirrel OD have his truck yet?
Now, it would be done.
Mike is not happy.
Now,
Rick, now that can help you out.
yeah, I spent one day down here trying to get those axles together 10 times, and every time I put them together, they would basically lock up. So I'm going to see if Rick at Super Shaft can get those axles running right, because that's all that's left. But
What axles are under it?
Narrowed
MRC.
narrowed Kyosho twin force or mad force.
Oh.
So it's if it was a axial axle of any sort or anything like that, I'd be all for it. But I cannot get these things to spin freely.
Was that the Mega Truck or was that the Scout? I can't remember.
Mega truck.
Mega Truck. This-
Aaron's in the mood to bust your balls.
Jesus.
There's only one more thing I can think of right offhand that you can mention.
Sorry, I talked to Steve Brown today. He put me in a snarky mood.
God damn it! Anyway.
He gave me all the ideas of what I could bust your balls with.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron, if you overcook bacon, how does it turn out?
What?
Overcooked?
No. Like if it's really cooked.
Howard's so funny.
It's really overcooked and it breaks real easy. What is another word?
Riddle?
Crispy?
I forgot about crispy.
You guys can all eat a giant bowl of.
Josh, your credibility is really getting drugged through the mud here.
It's not. They understood. It was the big thing.
I think you ought to really be excited. I think there's going to be new things on the horizon for Traxxas coming up soon.
Oh, really? Have you seen things on the dealer side?
I have seen they're discounting everything. I don't know if they're doing, like car kit wise, I don't know if they're going to be doing just like bodies and changes that way or if they're actually doing new stuff. But basically every kit got marked down quite a bit for end of the year.
Really?
So there might be new items coming from them.
I wonder what that actually means. They haven't really put anything out new in a while, have they?
Not really. They just kind of revamped stuff, so I don't know how much of a change that's going to be. The only newest thing they've had out is those little the Trax cars like we got. They got little 18 scale short course trucks now.
Yeah.
Little Trax trucks.
That's nowhere near the durability of the Traxxas rally cars. I haven't broken mine at all.
I don't know if you haven't driven yours.
Ah,
You did break it. You broke the servo.
shit.
Mine's holding up really well here on the shelf.
Blow the dust off of it at least before you show it.
I do need to. We've got to do the Mario Kart. So
We at least need to race them.
yes, or that. I think the Mario Kart would be better for me. I think purposely running into people. I mean, I do it
you're
really.
good at that.
I do it really well accidentally. So
I still got to get my new bumper.
I would suggest like 11 gauge aluminum.
I never broke it.
I beg to differ. So, the yes, we do need to race those at some point. I think dirt oval racing them. Maybe that's the best bet.
Just take them down to the oval track.
Yeah.
We'd have enough for a class.
Yeah.
Run them. 3 cars.
What you bring?
That would be the slowest race out. Boop.
Take them to fast lane and drive them on the off-road track. Yeah, the car felt pretty good, but these stupid sugar tracks, there's too much traction.
I don't know what that even means.
Yeah, sorry, I got a little geek on you there.
They put additive in the dirt? For real?
Yeah.
That's a real.
Yeah, they put sugar in the dirt and just get ridiculous traction.
Huh. That's retarded.
When the outdoor, the asphalt, didn't they spray it down like grape soda or something to help the traction out there?
I don't know.
I've heard that. Billy up there,
Drag cars do that.
Chillicothe, didn't they used to put laundry detergent in it?
Yeah, they did. They did do that.
Wow. Racers.
Which was fine as long as the dirt was wet, but when it got dry, it was like it turned into like powder.
Did you blow bubbles on the track?
It looked like a dry lake bed. It would just crack up. So crazy.
Weird.
You have any more
Is
questions?
there anything new out?
New? Like actually new?
Yeah.
I didn't see it too much.
The newest thing I've seen is the Yeti XL. I don't know that I've seen anything new since then.
So Axial's putting out the pre-painted body for the Yeti.
Oh God! You need to share. You need to set your screen share on and show that.
I just want to know who picked the color so I can give him some crap.
I know. Like now, it's not like a pre-painted. It's like a half pre-painted.
Yeah, it's like one of those Traxxas deals where it has the stuff on it and then you add your own color to personalize it.
Right. So.
It's like paint by number. You have a 3-color body, but you only get to paint choose one of them.
Yeah.
You need to put like a totally clashing color with the. Just
Orange.
make it as hideous as possible.
Yeah, I think orange would be a nice, terrible decision. So.
Here it is.
Yeah. Come on, Aaron. Oh, he's got himself muted. I really am quite. I really don't know who would pick blue, pink, and then your choice of color for a pre-painted Yeti body.
I don't know. It screams like 80s to me. Like.
Aaron, what's going on there? Aaron,
Turn around, Aaron.
It's a Dora the Explorer Band-Aid.
Oh, no.
You have a naked daughter.
Take care of your situation. We don't want to be pulled off YouTube. Nor charged anything.
I can put it on. Put it on.
Just putting a Band-Aid on her owie.
Does the pre-painted body have a price tag on it?
Yeah, it's $56.
Holy shit!
Here, let's screen share this so everybody can see it.
I was gonna say because the clear ones were $38 or something.
In the meantime, I had another question come in. What is the best upgrade for an SCX-10?
That's got to be the Howler custom battery tray. That would probably be the best, most economical upgrade. Help the car drive better.
That would be one of the best $20 you could spend. Aaron has a fine example in front of him there. I've got a fine example to my right. That example also is funding beer for RC cars.
Look at the amount.
There you go. With that battery tray, you can just glue an enormous amount of crap to your chassis.
Is that a BEC Pro, or is that your...
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's a BEC Pro.
He said, I want the big one. I said, here it is. He's running a winch and
That sounds
42
like
lights.
some Mike would say, I want the
Yeah, he's running a winch and 42 lights.
Yeah, plus it had a dig in it and high torque servos. So we put the big BDC in it.
Mike thinks you only needed the 10 amp.
Well, I didn't have a 10 amp laying around, so we put the big one in it.
If you like me, you forget they're laying around and buy more anyway.
I looked at my pit box and I had like 3 BECs in there.
I did that just yesterday. I need a BEC.
Yeah.
I ordered one and then go home and there's one sitting there right by the Wraith I'm building.
Damn it.
That's okay. I threw another one on there for my rate, and then I went in the other room and I had 2 on the wall. So perfect. Economical shopping.
There you go. Oops.
And there is the new pre-painted Wraith body.
I think it would look best if you painted the front like root beer brown.
I think yellow.
Orange. Mike, what do you think? agree with that.
Flannel? Yeah, I think flannel would go.
Purple. I got a purple-headed one. I would like
Yeah,
to
I'm not sure what they were thinking on the colors there.
everyone go out and buy their RC four-wheel drive drivers. Submit their pictures of their new drivers and their vehicles.
Mike's getting a lot of screen time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just glad he shut his mouth. It hurt him before the show started.
Yeah. Next week on the show, we'll have Rick.
Rick.
Shirtless Rick.
Yeah. Maybe we should airbrush him some abs on first.
No, damn it. Rick is going to keep his shirt on. The week after that, we'll have Mike back for the Magic Mike special. He will lose a little bit of clothing as further and further the show goes.
Daddy, I need
Trying to please our lady viewer.
She just
We
ran.
have a lady viewer. the only lady viewer we have is my daughter. And my wife when she comes in and raises her eyebrows about whatever we're talking about.
Right. That's a bonus.
At least hopefully where everyone else is that's listening or viewing is a little warmer than we're going to be here. The high tomorrow is 9 degrees.
Yeah, but the low is only 8.
Sweet. We don't have much of a swing.
So you will notice almost no difference.
So there's just no point in even going outside tomorrow.
No.
Just stay home, stay warm, listen to past episodes of the podcast.
And order your Heller Custom RC battery plate.
Yes.
Right.
With rapid shipping, they will go out within the next day or two.
Was it? No, don't text you on Friday and expect it to. Was it?
Somebody did buy one at 10 o'clock on a Friday night and was wondering when it shipped on Monday morning, or when they were going to receive it.
Yes. Understandable, though, because I placed an order yesterday, like around, what, noonish? And at, like, noon 04, you asked me when your parts were going to be in.
Yeah. Well, I delivered. I got that chassis here awfully soon.
Yes, you did. So, hopefully your parts arrive equally as speedy.
Because I need them.
Well, let's see.
I'm losing interest already in mine.
That was let's see. That was it was a week to the day.
For that?
Yeah.
Less than that because I didn't order for it.
Well, I didn't get it until today. By next week, I guarantee it'll be here. Hopefully by Friday. But for more videos on said chassis, Harley Designs Inc. on YouTube, rapidly approaching 10,000 subscribers. Aaron?
Yes. Sorry, I was web surfing.
Were you searching for paint schemes?
I was looking at color wheels.
Color wheels. Yes.
Something to go with that pink and blue.
Did you just search 1980s?
I decided to go with chrome.
Ooh. That could really make that pink pop.
I don't know.
Wow. That's about all I have, Aaron.
All right. I guess we ran out of interesting things to talk to. It was fun to do the Q&A thing, so maybe we should try and do that more often.
Yes. If we have a little bit more lead time, we can probably get more. Any questions between the weeks, feel free to email to rccarcast@gmail.com or message on the Facebook page, RCCarcast Facebook. Facebook.com/RCCarcast.
Hey, interesting side note, RC 4-wheel drive has the Gelande 2 out now.
It's the extended wheelbase. So now there's 3 for your enjoyment.
I think it is a 4-door.
It is.
Yes. But no, all of them were a Gelande too, though.
No.
Were they?
Yeah.
Gelande 2 extra large.
Like the D110 Gelande. too. I think they were all a Galande too. Pretty sure. Go check the other one because I think I'm right. But pretty used to that. So.
All right, we'd like to thank RC Four Wheel Drive for giving us something to talk about for like half an hour.
Yes.
And it was nice. It was nice having Mike on the show with us.
Yep. Hopefully we can get the bios for Keith and I don't remember what the other guy is.
They should have named one Butch. Come with the plan. We needed a Butch.
With like those wading boots on or something.
Was there a Steve?
No, I don't think so.
Steve.
No, there's a Keith. Mike.
Steve Brown. Yeah, Steve Brown action figure.
I think we just renamed
Comes with a little dog.
whatever Mike is here. So, oh Jesus. Okay, that's all I have.
All right. Well, thanks all you guys for who were hanging out with us, and we'll catch you hopefully in 2 weeks on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Central. And be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can find my YouTube channel. It's Evil Villain RC. Josh's Harley Designs Inc. Howard, what's yours called, Howard?
Mine is Harley Designs Battery Plates by Howler. Nothing. Just go on there and make your purchase. I'll be glad to make you one and send it your way.
I think Aaron subscribed. Aaron left the podcast before actually ending.
Yeah. We'll say goodbye for Aaron. Fuck you! Thank you all for listening.
It still says we're live. We can't end this. Aaron is the only one who can end this.
Awesome.
Let's just leave Mike on air.
We just
Leave Mike.
just
Carry on.
all walk out with Mike staring into the camera deeply.
Mike, what do you have to say for yourself?
I love flannel. I sure wish I had a battery tray.
Say your name.
Man, we're set. We're just talking about having an overabundance in BECs, and Robert from Kansas City Area Remote Control Swap wants to know who has a BEC for trade or sale.
For trade or sale, aka I have no money.
But they'll probably trade you something completely useless.
Yeah. How about?
I think that one truck finally sold, HPI or somebody gave up.
That is epic fail right there.
Yeah, I noticed.
I totally clicked on the wrong window and I killed the thing.
We had to just keep talking because we were going to end, but we can't end this.
I was actually viewing the stream and someone answered for me and said F you or something in a girly voice. Luckily, I'll edit all this out in post, and the audio listeners won't even see it. Right here. The audio listeners will not see it.
There you go.
All right, so we'll catch you guys next time.
All right, goodbye.
You guys